Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be making a video clip for KindaKore with LumaFusion. But first, we're going to kick off continuing this week's featured artist. It is Glenn Clark. This is Unrestrained. Let's do it. Boom.
Cut through the red, a feeling inside. I'm in the wrong lane. Brace, too late to react. Feel the impact. Punch me through tough as glass. Throw me like a catapult. Unrestrained and falling through a waterfall of glass. Love cuts through the vein. Feel it inside. I don't feel pain. Time frozen in place. A picture of grace. Her beauty just captivates me. Throw me like a catapult. Unrestrained and falling through a waterfall of glass.
Glenn Clark. Man, what an amazing track. I was going to play Bruised today because Bruised is just incredible, but we're going to play it tomorrow. If you haven't seen Bruised, you need to. It is an amazing video clip. That was Unrestrained. So if I remember correctly, let's close down YouTube for now. If I remember correctly, so the song started out as a like video clip and the song about a head-on collision in a car, but as it continued to go on, it kind of represented more a love song. But the video clip represents that driving and the head-on collision. Just incredible cleverness with Glenn Clark. He's from New Zealand. There's a link up the top there to his to that video that'll take you to his channel. And as we go on through the week, I will put a link to his song Whip as well. Yes, love is a car crash, as Gregory O'Sullivan has put here. That's exactly what his sentiments were. By the time I think he got to the end of the creating the song, it was like, wow, this is supposed to be about a car crash. Now it's about love. Same difference, really. So amazing stuff. He's so creative. Alrighty, this is How to App on iOS. I'm Jade, and we look at apps every day, creating stuff, mental health and well-being, interviews with fantastic creators, and on the weekend I do a live performance. It's all fun stuff. In the end, it's Season 9! Welcome to Season 9. This is a brand new era of stuff. You may have seen on the channel yesterday, there was a video that went up that was a short form video, a pre-recorded video. Not really a pre-recorded video. So it was a chopped up video of what happened yesterday with a DistroKid and uploading a track using an iPad, which was quite cool. And I can give you an update on that as soon as we say hello to everybody here in the chat today, live on the show. Someone's trying to call me. Let me just mute them. Thanks for trying to call me. Hello to Dave Fox. Hello, Gregory O'Sullivan. Hello, Trimmer Bear. Hello to Auntie G. Hello to, who else is here? Cy, effing good to see you. Hello to CD889. Hello to Gary Hubbs. Hello to Brad Example. Blue eyes, baby's got blue eyes. Hello to Heavy Metal Beer Club. Hope you're doing well as well. Also, Leela, hello to you. Who else do I see here? Gary's back off to work. See you later, Gary. Man, yeah, you can laugh all you want there. Brad Example. Thank you, Cy Effin, for putting a link in the chat. Yesterday I screwed up. I actually said, thanks, Thomas, for putting a link there, and it was actually Cy. Man, I need new glasses. What's going on? When I went back and watched the video. Oh, yeah. All right, so we said hello. I hope you're all doing good. Okie doke. So yesterday we released a new track and we're going to be making a video clip for that today. But what was really cool, I was absolutely freaking out yesterday. So I uploaded the song. You saw it live on the channel. By the time that YML finished yesterday, which was what, 3 hours? A bit over 3 hours after my show, my track was available online on Apple stores. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Online, sitting there waiting to go, and look, it's already available like everywhere except Spotify. So, yeah, what can I say? This track that we're doing today, Relentless Cruelty, KindaKore, it's already out. It was out 3.5 hours after I uploaded it. So there you go. Hopefully by the end of maybe today or tomorrow, it'll be available on Spotify as well. But look, all those places, it is available. I'll put a link to this in the description if you want to download it, or just search KindaKore in your streaming thing except for Spotify. But you can find the previous KindaKore single there if you like as well. All right, so I'm not sure if there are any price drops today. I haven't really checked. Let's have a look. Same as yesterday, really. Different drummer. So VA Drum 2, Channel Strip, TFX Echo, TFX Mod. Pretty much the same deal. Beat Hawk, Ravenscroft, Pure Piano, a whole bunch of stuff. There is a link to this page in the description that you can always check price drops. But today we are looking at LumaFusion once again, the greatest, in my opinion, piece of kit to create great videos. Hello, Audible Video. Well, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Thank you for the super chat. I hope you're well. Cheers, buddy. So we are looking at LumaFusion today, $29.99 on the App Store, USD. We are also going to be using Storyblocks, which is an in-app purchase within LumaFusion. So US, I do believe it's $9.99 a month. Don't listen to this because this is the Aussie price, which says $14.99. I think it's $9.99. I can't remember, can I? But yeah, so there's a yearly fee for it. But if you're making a lot of videos, absolutely worth your time. All right, so before we jump in and have a look at this today and start working on this video clip, I need to give a trigger warning. I need to let people know. I need to do the right thing by you all. This video clip is going to be extremely heavy. Extremely heavy. There's going to be images that will distress you. Absolutely will distress you. They distressed me last night so much so when I was sorting this out, I was in tears looking at the footage I'm going to use today. There will be times you may not want to be here today, and that's okay. The reason I'm not changing that is because KindaKore, from the first video clip, the first song that I made, which was about human trafficking, I went hardcore at it. I am using KindaKore as a vessel to create music that discusses topics that are extremely hardcore. And today's topic within this track is about factory farming and the cruelty that goes down within animals, animal cruelty, animal farming, mass farming. There is blood, a lot of blood. There is electrocutions. There's a lot of stuff in this that's going to be really heavy. I'm going to try and limit it as much as possible today for this part of the show. It will only be in the middle section, but even some of the footage that does contain animals in cages and things like that, it will distress you. The reason I am doing this, for a long period of time I was vegan, and I wish I could be still now, unfortunately due to my health and my chronic blood condition, which is very rare and very messed up. I have to get iron from certain sources, and tablets, not even. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I try not to eat. I try to eat as little meat as possible. Yeah, so. All right, that is the warning. You have been warned, folks. So we are going to open LumaFusion now and create a brand new project. And we are going to bring in, so what do we want here? We want to hit the plus sign, and this will be Relentless Cruelty, if I can spell it right. We'll hit the plus. So here's our new project, and I need to import the track. So how are we going to do that? Let's import the track. So I'm going to go into audio share and find the track and then send it over to LumaFusion. So here is the master here, and I'm going to go to this button and we're going to send this to, it's really great. Everything really just connects to LumaFusion really well. There's always a share to LumaFusion in nearly every app you open once you've got LumaFusion installed. So share to LumaFusion. It will say file saved, open LumaFusion, and what do you know? It should take me to, it didn't take me exactly there. Did it go to audio share? Let me see. I can normally do a search for this stuff. Let's go to files and do a search. Relentless. And there is the track. So really easy to find stuff, yeah? I imported this in, did a search in this little search box down here. You can search through video clips, you can search audio, you can search photos that have been imported into here. So it's very, very easy to find stuff. The search button is your friend in LumaFusion. Love it, embrace it, make love to it, sexy love. Tell it you love it. Anyway, what am I doing? So we need to drag this audio file now down here. So it is now in an audio channel. And you can tell an audio channel from a video channel because there is a line here in your timeline. This is the base line. This is like the bottom line of video. So everything above that I add in video will go above, and everything below this line can be audio. And you can have, I think it's up to 12 tracks of audio and 6 tracks of video. This is some serious shit, LumaFusion. This ain't no toy, you know. On iOS, this is some serious shit, man. Right, so we have our audio. Let's just test it, make sure it's all good and working. Cool. Sounds good to me. Who have I missed? Hello, Dan. Hope you're doing well. Don't think I've missed anyone who's come in late. Hello, Marshall. Hello, Marshall. I hope you're doing well also. So now when you buy LumaFusion, you get the only thing you have to pay extra is for the Storyblocks with all the extra content. And what that gives you is it gives you a huge library of stock footage, photos, audio, video that you can use. But everything that you pay for in the one price of $29.99, you get all of it, everything else in this. So you can have, as I said, you get up to 6 video lanes, and you've got, I do think it's either 10 or 12 audio lanes, which, you know, you can do a hell of a lot with. So there's our audio track. Now we need to bring in some video. So first, I've actually created a video track myself of a bunch of things, and that is here in my Photos app. There it is. Oh, man, my Photos app crashed. What the hell? What? I've never seen that before. I'm going to select this. I'm going to send it. Man, I'll tell you what, iOS, there's a new surprise every day. Fuck me. Every day. Oh, man, this is saying it's got to download it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's got to download this? From, man, this is why I made this last night. Wow, that's really infuriating. Of course it happens on the live stream, but look, this has got to try and download this now from iCloud. Why would it upload it to iCloud? I have like 15 gigabytes free on here. Man. So we'll give this a second to do its thing. I don't know another way to do this. Why am I getting flickering since I've updated my iPad? I'll tell you what, I will be honest. I'm not enjoying iPad iOS 15.4. It's got some problems. It's got some issues. All right, so this is taking a little while. I'm even on you didn't delete it when you're clearing out. No, because it's in my Photos app. Sorry, I only deleted stuff within other apps. I didn't delete anything. I didn't remove anything on my iCloud. So there's that. I don't know why this is taking so long. I've got another video I can import, but I have to wait for this to happen. So what I can do in the meantime, can I do anything in the meantime? I can't. This is the wonderful joy of iOS. Once it's doing something, you can't multitask and go do something else and come back for this. Man, what a time waster. Fuck me. Really disappointing. I probably should have checked this beforehand. Let me see. I hope iOS 14 is a bus stop on the way to stability. Yeah, I hope so too. Sai says it has Bluetooth issues. I haven't had any Bluetooth issues yet. I did have issues with my watch. I wasn't able to connect my credit card to it. It wouldn't let me do it for a day, and then I let it go for 2 days, and then 2 days later, it just connected. It just worked. Amazing. Hello, I have an idea. I hope you're doing well. Hey, if you want something to watch quickly, there's Russ's link of the day in the chat. So if you want to click on that for a second, you'll get some entertainment. I don't know what it is. Russ puts in a link every day for people to watch, and it could be something like really... I don't know what it is. So if you want to click on that link while I'm waiting for this to download, because it's really infuriating, you can go and do that and come back to me. Sing me in my brain. I don't know what to say. Feels like I'm going insane. From the battle that goes in my brain, it's the loneliness of me and my brain. I can tell you, tomorrow... I will be performing live on the Metalhead Hippie Show. How good's that? I don't know why he's called the show Whale. I have no idea, man. It's a head scratcher. But I will be performing live on his new live performing show. So there's that. I don't know how many songs, 3 or 4 songs. So you can come and join me over there. I don't know who else is performing, but I know I'm doing a small performance there. Oh, man. This is like the main content of my video, and it's stuck here downloading. Why is this so? Whale as in W-A-L-E, unfortunately. So, yeah, I don't know what it stands for. I'm guessing like entertainment or some kind of thing. Who knows? At least today, I don't have to like finish exactly on time because I don't think anyone's on straight after me. This is super frustrating. I don't know why this has happened overnight. Let me just check my other iPad to see if it's there. Maybe I can send it from here. Let's try this. Oh, should I try it? Here's the video here. Let me see if I can get it to download on my other iPad. I can airdrop it to this iPad, and it will be. I won't need to download it. This is what you have to do as an iOS user. You always have to think outside of the box to try and win, or you're forever a loser. This one's got to download it as well, I think. Oh no, this one's playing. Should I try it? Oh, man. I don't know. We're almost halfway there with this one. Let me just see. Let me just check. Let's do this. Let's go send messages. No, that's not going to work. Let's do a airdrop. Airdrop iPad. This one has to download as well. Man, that's incredible. I really don't know. I have to apologize, guys. What else can I tell you while this is downloading? This is super fucking frustrating because it shouldn't have done this. I cleared like a whole bunch of data last night so I could use this. But it's deleted the file and uploaded it to iCloud. And now iCloud's desperately trying to download it. So today on the channel as well, I also have another pre-recorded video which will go live at some stage. So I'll give you the rundown of what's happening with all of this. Let's go over here. From now on, there will be 3 pre-recorded videos a week that will get uploaded. They are more short form videos, away from these long form live streams, which break down apps in a lot more of a timely manner. So that will be happening. There'll be one today, and that probably a few hours after this. Also, this week I will be creating a brand new EP on the channel as well. Hey, look, it's downloading really fast. Go, look at that. I'm actually recording another EP this week, and I may be able to get it done in one episode. That would be really cool. So I'm doing a new EP, which will be created using 6 notes. 6 notes, 6 songs. Awesome. All right, that's done. Fingers crossed. Jesus, that was painful. So if we come over here now to LumaFusion, there is our video clip. We can drag this in. Alrighty. Here is the video clip right here. Hello to, did I see Joe appear here? Hello, Joe. Alrighty, here we go. Here is our video. Now, you'll see here, there's a lot of clips in here. So I'm just going to take this and move this further down the line here. Now, if you've seen my videos, this is kind of what I do. I take these. Did you see that? Now, when I tried to pick up this clip and move it, it keeps going back to the start. This is something that I see a lot of people struggle with, and I always try and talk about it at the beginning of the video. How do you fix this? So there's 2 little features here. Now, this line here is your main channel. It is the bottom of the video chain. So whatever's on the bottom on this main line is the main screen. Then everything else on top stacks on top. So if you're using green screens and stuff like that, you stack everything on top, but this is the base line for your video. And there's a little arrow here. And what this means when it's pointing, if I zoom in a bit, when it's pointing that way, like that, get rid of me. When it's pointing like that, it means that every time I add something, so if I add another copy of this, see that? So I've got 2 videos there. Now if I delete the first one, whatever's behind it will move forward, right? So that's what this means. So whenever you remove something from the chain, everything will move forward. So if you don't want your timeline to have everything just move out of sync that you've been lining up, you have to go over here first and click this so it's pointing down. You want it to be pointing down. And now, if I add another clip in here, like so, and now I remove this first one, the other clips all stay in place. So really good idea to make sure when you're first setting up a project each time, make sure you have that setting in place, or you will be having to hit the undo button a lot to bring things back. Yes. Yes. All right. So we have a bunch of footage here. Let's have a look at what is in here, shall we? We have some cattle. We have, remember what I said, it's going to get distressing, folks. There's some pretty hardcore stuff in here. We have this poor little chicken here. We've got a sign with some animal cruelty. We've got some close-ups of some pigs, which we're probably only going to use this bit here because that it's a really small cage too, which is quite cruel. We've got some close-ups of chickens here, real cage stuff. We've got some wide shots of pig pens, dairy cows going round and round, huge chicken factories. What else do we have? We've got a hen house here. I really like this shot too, of just these eggs going by with all these chickens just squashed together, just showing their feet. Kind of makes them anonymous in a way, but like still packed in. I think it's, yeah, it says a lot, this clip. This one fucks with me big time. Yeah, look at that. So we got that, all the cows being forced through this tunnel. A walk through a meat freezer. We've got pigs being moved on a conveyor belt. Yeah, sorry guys, that's pretty hardcore right there. We got footage of birds getting skewered in the neck. Meat being packed. Yeah. Now, I had this image of humans here, skulls, because I kind of want to put this at the end. I kind of want to put this thing at the end where I wish it was humans that were getting fed to animals. Anyway, that's my warped mind. Yeah, pretty hardcore here. So there is some pretty hardcore stuff in here. And this is all the footage I've collected, and that's about it from there. We're going to start off now. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. I was thinking I was going to... yeah, if you're eating, please, folks. Probably not the best video to be watching. I'm not sure. I'm thinking a lot of the footage I'm going to turn black and white. A lot of this footage. And then in the middle section when all the real gore is, I'm going to make color just to make it bold and in your face. But what I need first for the beginning of this, because as you've heard the song, if you haven't heard the song, it starts like this. La, 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 la. On a farm, everything's happy. On a farm, everything's happy. So, we need some footage of some happy times. We need some joy. So, I'm going to go to Storyblocks. Here is Storyblocks. This is what you get for your money when you sign up to Storyblocks. So, you get these sections here. Oops, we'll keep it this way. You get video footage, backgrounds, music, sound effects. So and you can save all this stuff to your background, to your iPad. So we're going to look at footage because we're looking for some farm stuff. Yeah, good idea, Dan Ekberg. So sunrise. Let's start with that. A sunrise. And there we go. You'll see how easy it is to do a search for stuff. Look at that. So you just get into your video footage and, oh, wow, I've got a whole bunch of things here. Look at this one, 4K resolution. Sunrise. Let's have a look. It's a bit, yeah. I want something, actually, a time-lapse would probably be really good. This one looks interesting, except it's over water. Yeah, we need something over land. Maybe, what if I put sunrise farm? See if we get anything for that. You never know. You just try. Ooh, drone footage. Old MacDonald had a farm. If there was less houses there, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. And, you know, you can slow this stuff down too as well. So if it seems a bit fast. Aerial landscape, summer field. So this is really cool. You can check all that. You can just click on it and do a preview before you actually drag it into your profile. Hey, this one looks good. It's Australia, mate. Australian. Oh, it's a sunset. Is it? Sunset. Fuck, man. We can reverse it. We could reverse it. If it's setting. Oh, man. Oh, doesn't that look nice? It looks nice in the little frame there. I'm gonna sit on that. Maybe I can find something. That's a vineyard. Cows grazing. I'm just gonna do another search just for a farm. Maybe farmyard. And hope we don't get, no, we'll just go for farm. Farm. All right, slow motion cows. Ooh. I like one that has like a whole bunch of aerial flyover of a farm. What's this one? It's off Facebook. Too far. Aerial top of waterfield. Agricultural. I did see some stuff with cows in here. There we go. Calves feeding. Chickens in chicken coop. Close-up of domestic chickens. And yeah. Search animal farm. Oh man. You know, if oh dear. What if I do it the other way? Hang on. Farm and animals. Farm. That's probably better. Man, I'd like to have a broad view with lots of different animals. I know it's going to be really hard. Maybe I'll have to do this on another search and kick off the beginning of this with something else. What's this aerial shot? Yeah, it's too fast. Here we go. 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 9 seconds. So we've got some chickens, cattlemen cleaning cows, farm animals, cows. See, it's all very specific, which sucks. Farm animals on the pasture. Here we go. What's this one? Will it all just be cows again? I would love some free range stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do, I'll do a search for this offline. We'll find something there. Or we'll go back to it at the end. So I'm going to start chopping these up, and we're going to hit straight into, because if we use anything that's like, you know, got to do with cattle trucks, or like Russ has written there, cattle truck, or that's the meat of the song, and I don't want that for the beginning. All right, so what I'm going to do now is start chopping this long haul video up. So we've got that. So as you'll see, I'm just moving along through here until we get to the frame that chops. So it's 58, 59. And clicking the scissors down here, just to chop these up. So I can just drag these into place within the timeline for the song. So, and if you've seen my videos before, if you haven't, this is your first time, this is what I tend to do. I will put a huge file at the end of the project, and it's all one file, something I've gone through last night and collected my own footage of what I want to use. I put it at the end of the file and then chop it up and just move things into place and see what floats. So we got this chicken. Choppity chop. Boom. I think I'm going to start with that cow shot right there, because it's probably the least horrible piece, because they all kind of look happy there. So let's kick this off. I will take this piece of footage and move this to the front of our song, not to the very beginning. So the song goes for 5 minutes. There is a section in the middle which is really hardcore, where all the blood will go. And you can see this is where the song kicks in, because you can see by the waveform here where it gets louder. So that's where the song kicks in right there. So we're going to just slot that in here and see. How do you put all the clips into one long clip? Would you like to see that? Hello, Andy Goldsby. I hope you're doing well. So you guys know, I have a subscription to a few other stock image places, yeah? And one of them is a app that I have done a show on called, here, where are you? Called Video Leap. Here it is here, Video Leap. So when I open this, I can actually, don't need to log in right now. So here, this is Video Leap. And all you do is you hit plus. And because I have all this stock footage here, so I can use stock footage from Getty, Pixabay, Video Leap. So because I pay a subscription for this, and basically in Getty Images, I pretty much typed in here, Slaughterhouse, and hit enter. And this is where I got these videos from. So you select a video, add to project, and it adds it into your timeline. Boom. And then you hit the plus, add another one, add to project. Done. So this is how I added all these videos. And then when I get to the end of this, I then go full screen, like so, then swipe from the bottom corner, hit screen record, and press play. And it screen records all my videos out of here, and then I can import them as a file. So there we go. Done, done, done. Because not all the things I want I can find in LumaFusion. So it's good to have it. So there we go. That's done. Stop recording. Get out of here. I can delete these now. And that is now in my Photos app. There you go. There it is. So that's how I do things like that. Yes? Alrighty. So we have our first clip. Hello, Pete Johns. Good to see you. So that is our first clip in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and change these sections for each bar. We've got right there. That's where we're going to stop. Now you see when I stop that and zoom in, look at that. It's right on that change. You can see there in the waveform down the bottom how it's raised up there. So that's where the crash has been hit and the kick right on that beat there. So we can now chop this video out. Let's just undo that. I'll show you how to do that. So if you select the video and then go down to your scissors, chop, and now we don't need this second bit here. So we can delete that out. And now our next clip will change right on the beat. Because I've said this time and time again, try and make your videos change on the beat so they make sense instead of just flicking in and out. Now, that's not always the case. Absolutely not always the case. But it does help, I think. Right, let's move to one of these. What do we got? I think we'll go with this pig shot. And I'm going to slow this down a bit. Because you'll see this is not a very long clip. Especially once I chop it. So I only want, what I'm going to do here is now grab on these handlebars. And I'm going to zoom in to about that much. So I only want this much here. I don't want it to zoom all the way in. In fact, I can probably take it in a little bit more like that. Let's see. Boom. Alrighty, so now we can go in here and you can see once again, there is the beat right there. And we're going to stop him right there so we can bring shit in. Now what I'm going to do also is, well, just once we get a few of these in place, I think we'll use this shot. What do we use for the opening? We use that. We use those cows. I'm going to take this one here. Some chickens in their battery homes, in their cages. All right, boom. And I'm assuming that's going to be about there. Now you can see as I zoom in, I'm assuming this is the next beat right there. Yeah, look, screen recorder is your friend, folks, because it records in high definition. It actually records in high definition. Let's see what this looks like, see if it's all in time. Sweet. All in time there. Good stuff. And I think the next, instead of having another animal there, I think what we should do is put in a sign. Just to get this message out straight away in this video clip that this isn't like some, I don't know, some gore fest where there isn't a message. So I think it's good to get this message happening straight away. And you'll see... Now, you'll see this clip is a little bit shorter. So here's the beat here. If we zoom in, I actually need this to end here. But look at that. It's way too short. And I can't actually give it some length because I chopped this out of a piece. Yeah, so if you see here, if I extend this, it's going to change to another clip because we've already chopped that, yeah? So here's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go in here, click on it, click on the video, double click, and this takes us to our edit page. And now we're going to have to slow this video down a bit. So here we are. We've got our speed and reverse section. So these are your tools down the bottom in your edit section. So I'm going to slow this down, and we're going to take this little slider here and take it down to about 93. And see what it looks like. There we go. So we've just gone over, and now we can go in and crop this. And hit the scissors. Boom. Done. And now we can take that out, and it should work. Easy peasy beneasy. All right, now I'm going to need to import the second video that I'm going to be using clips from. So this is where things are going to get heavy. So if you are not good with seeing blood and very horrible things, now is the time to probably turn away for a bit because I'm going to be importing this in here now. So I have saved this file. So I got this from a website that allows reusage of the footage. This is a investigation into slaughterhouses, and I checked with the owner of this. This is free to use footage. So free to use commercially or whatever you want to do with it, because they really just want the message to get out. Yeah, so it was a non-profit thing. So I just want to put the warning out again. There's some very heavy stuff in this. I will be making sure the audio will be turned down. I don't want anybody to hear anything, so it's heavy. And it is this one here. We are going to, this is in my documents folder. I'm going to share this into LumaFusion. Again, see how cool this is? Everywhere you open a file or share from, it has the feature to share straight into LumaFusion. So you can't go wrong. It lets you put it anywhere you like into LumaFusion from any app. It's great. And when I open up LumaFusion, up here, it takes me exactly to where that file is. There it is, inside the slaughterhouse. Okay, so we're going to drag this file. We're going to put it back here. And I'm going to mute the audio in this channel. Yeah, Earthlings, man. Oh my God, Pete. It's such a fuck. It's a fucker. All right. So I'm going to cut straight to the middle section of this song, and where are we? There is a specific footage I want. Oh my God, the rabbit scene is just too much. Too much, guys. Fuck. Too much. So we're going to take from here. And you can see with this file, what's really good, you can see where the audio is changing in this file for the cuts. So it makes it a little bit easier with the cuts. So here's our first cut. God, I'm already... Eesh. We'll take all of this up to there. We'll cut that out. Okay, so this is the first bit of the middle section. I just need to make sure all these channels are muted because if I leave any of the video channels unmuted, you're going to hear this horrible stuff. Okay, so we're going to find the middle of our song, which is about there, I think. Okay, there it is. Alrighty, here's the middle section. I think it starts about there. Perfect, that was exactly where. Let's make sure. Alrighty. And that's where we're chopping. So this is all going to be very quick fire stuff. So I'm going to chop that right about there. And I'm going to bring in another clip from back here. Oh, man. I'm so sorry, guys. It's really hard to look at. It's fuck, man. Really hard to look at. I'm going to move this clip out of here. Now you see that? See how I moved that clip and then move the bottom one and it stuck to it? This is a thing. So you'll see this little white line down here. It's actually attached. It's a really handy thing, but not always. So to unattach a file, you have to unhook it down here. This is a link. It actually links up the file. So let's go back here and see how this change works. Whoa. So I'm actually going to chop this. Oh, I'm going to chop this from here. What's this question here? How do you set it so the video doesn't slide to the left in the main video section? How do I set it so it doesn't slide to the left? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, right. Yeah, so we covered that at the beginning. I know what you mean. So, see over here? This, I'll zoom in for you. Here you go. Let's take down your question so you can see. So when you start a project, Mike and Dawn, see this little arrow over here? This is the first thing you do. You head over here. See how this arrow is pointing down? If it's looking like that, that means whenever you remove a video, everything will slide to the left. So the first thing you do when you open a project is go over here and click this to down. And then whenever you remove something, your whole project won't move to the left, all right? That is the way to do that. Beautiful. So I just chopped out that bit there. So what I want to do here is now take this footage to I want to cut it right there. So now you'll see, now that I've done that, changed that arrow, I can click on this file now, hit delete, and see it doesn't all move to the left. Alrighty. Cool, so let's stop that. Now you'll notice also, that the video is now a different size. Yeah? Different size. So we're going to have to go in here and change. This specific footage is a different aspect ratio to the rest of the video. So if we go back here and look at the other footage, this is 16 by 9. Or is it all of it? Have I set the wrong ratio? Look at that. I'm such a pro. Let's go in here. I've even got the wrong ratio set up. Man, I wonder why I did that. There we go. That's better. So now we've got full ratio here. Man, I'm not on my game today. I apologize, guys. It's this video. This is... So you'll notice there, when I opened up the project, the aspect ratio was set something different. Now, to change your aspect ratio, you can do this anytime during a project. And that is found here in the question mark in the bottom corner. And my aspect ratio was set to, what was it? 4:3. So I just changed that. So I can, at any time you can change the aspect ratio. Now, another thing I'm going to do now while we're in here, see there's a portrait 9 by 16. We want a 16 by 9. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to change the frame rate, yeah? We're going to move the frame rate down to 30. Duplicate and change, yeah, let's do that. So this has created a whole brand new project for me. If I back out now, I do believe that's right. So now it's created a whole brand new project because I don't want to do this in 60 frames, right? I want to keep this at 30. 30 is your standard kind of thing. So it's good that we caught this right now. It's converted everything to 30 frame rate. So that's a good thing. Now, Let's see this in the correct aspect ratio. That's better. All right, let's bring in a couple more clips for this heavy section. Oh, man. I'm going to use that footage there. Can it be set to a shorts ratio? Yes. Yes, a shorts ratio is your 16 by 9. So it's the opposite way. So yes, there you go. Look, there you go. So here's your aspect ratio. And 9 by 16 is a shorts ratio. There it is there. Pretty sure that's it. Which is your phone ratio, portrait. So yes, it can be done. Okay. We have this footage there of Peggy's getting crucified. Yeah, look, it does change ratio sometimes by itself. It does have a mind of its own sometimes. The thing is, you have to always, check your settings. Yeah, you have to be, make sure your settings are on point. It's a good thing before you set up. And, I just showed you what not to do. You saw, guys, when I set up this project, I didn't check all this stuff at the beginning. And I really should have checked my ratio, all that good stuff. So you don't have to go back and do it all later. Yes? So we can chop that there. Oh, man. Now, you see, when I move this track up, see how I just discarded that out of the main track and put it up here? And it created a brand new video channel. So as you move things up, you get more video channels. And again, I'm going to have to mute this because it's got audio. So I'm just going ahead and muting all these video tracks so you don't have to hear the grossness. Yeah, definitely check the frame rate at the start. And you want to, keep it at 30 or 24. It's totally up to you. They're both good frame rates for YouTube. A word of advice, if you're making a video to get played on something like YML or Thomas Christ You Rock or Ron Ward's, Indie Live or Metalhead Hippies Musicians Montage, don't fucking bother doing a video in 4K. Don't bother. Yeah? Because a lot of these shows send out images in and most of them in 720p. So if you are making a video in 4K and they're shooting out video and they're sending it out in 720p, it's going to look like dog shit. Trust me, one of my videos on YouTube for Dread Circus, I did in 4K, and when Hippie played it on his show, it just looked like a blotched mess. So at the most, 1080p is enough. Don't do it to yourself. Don't bother doing 4K. You're not going to need it. Especially if you're making music to be played on these shows, it's a waste of space. I mean, hell, if it's for something else, but you got to remember a lot of these channels are using something like, StreamYard, and they're either only 1080p or 720p. So if you're exactly, poor Pete, Hippie's thing will just blur out. It'll just be chaos, What What else do we need? Oh, man, am I going to do the bunny rabbits? I have to do the bunny rabbits. I don't want to do the bunny rabbits, but I'm going to do the bunny rabbits. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. God. Man, that is brutal. That is really brutal. Hey, yeah, for your own channel, look, if you want to do 4K, Russ, have at it. But like Russ, you know, we've talked about this. You've been working on your video at the moment. And look how big your file was. 42 gigabytes. Remember, the higher the higher the resolution, the more memory it's going to take up on your precious little iPad. Yeah? So think about that too. You know, we had a situation where Russ has been putting together his video for his new album, which I'm going to be like featuring here on the channel in around Easter. And he's like been messaging, we've been on Clubhouse, and he's like, why is my video 42 gigabytes? It's because he's been saving it all in 4K. He doesn't need to do it. And then he actually converted it all down to 1080p. And now it takes up hardly any space at all. You can upload to, yes, Pete says here, you can upload to 4K for your own YouTube channel, and it will downscale if it needs to. All right, so here's our bunny thing. Man. So we can take that out a bit more. All right, so what I'm going to do with these before we head out of here, because I know this is going to be a little bit long, and what I'm going to do with this season, this series of this particular series of this video, I'm not going to put you through a lot of this. I'm only going to do one more episode for this show, and that'll be next week. I'm going to spend a lot of the time putting together some of the more gorier stuff as we go on, instead of doing this. But in the next episode, which will be next week, we'll put together more of this stuff. I'm just going to go into these clips here, and I'm going to add some contrast to these. So let's do this. So I'm going to hit original. So I like to make my own. You have a whole lot of presets here in LumaFusion, which is fantastic. You can scroll through them. They're really cool presets, and there's some really good contrast ones. But I like to start with an original one. So if we just click on original, now you get all of these functions here. Right. It's going to get a lot more gory. The end, especially the end. The end is going to be brutal. All right. So in this, here's where I can take the saturation and really bring the vibrance up. So I'm just going to bring the vibrance up a bit here. We're going to saturate it a bit more. Going to add a bit of contrast, and then we're going to brighten this up, because I really want, as in like the Toxic Avenger, the reds are so red. So alright, so I can go in here and mess with the contrast a bit more, darken this up, brighten it, saturate it a bit more. I really want this to be oversaturated. So here's the other good thing. What you can do once you have created something in here. So I've created this lovely saturation, and I've got it selected, so it's a lot brighter now. I'm trying to brighten this up too and make it more colorful. Now I can go in here while the file's selected and hit this little icon down here. Is it that one? Yeah. I can hit this and I can copy something. Yeah. So I can go in here and copy what I want. Where are we? We can hit copy. And where are we? What is going on? I've got to select it first. There we go. So I can hit copy, and I can choose the attributes that I want to copy. So I actually only want to copy the color palettes. So I'm just going to turn off the sound. I'm going to turn off these, and I can hit copy. And now I can go into each of these files and click down here and paste these in. See that? Nice. So I don't have to go into each individual folder, each individual file, and do it all over again. Just so I have a nice base to work from. Paste. There we go. Everything's nice and bright now. Okay. I'm going to take this clip here, which is going to go in next. And we're going to bring this right back to the start. We're actually going to put this in the chorus. I think the chorus is here. So basically what I'm going to try and do with the video is the beginning, pretty light stuff. The verse, things get a little bit heavier. And then in the choruses, there'll be kind of some cruel stuff, but no blood. And then it'll mainly be in this middle section that all the torture will be. And then at the end, there'll be a whole bunch of that, the most hardcore stuff. So that gives people a chance when they watch the video to decide if they want to watch to the end or not. Now, I could put in the dancing man to lighten it up, but I think that would be terrible. Sai suggested that, so blame Sai. If you've seen the other clips for FMC, I could put in the dancing man. Can I do multiple clips at the same time? That is a good question. I don't know how that would work because, I mean, if they're different, it would probably clash. I mean, you can select multiple clips, so you can actually select them. So here with this little envelope down here, once you select this envelope, you'll see it changes color. And then you can drag over groups of clips. And I really like this too. So if you go over onto, say I only want these two clips, and you go over, you won't actually select the next clip until you go over it and past it. So now that we got those selected, let's see. I'm guessing you could select both of them. I don't know. Let's try it. So let's go in. Let's deselect. We'll go into this clip. I don't know how it's going to work. We'll hit a high contrast. All right. We're only fucking with it, so don't worry. We'll go into this one, double click, and hit a anti-green. And then if we go down here and select both, and now hit copy. So we'll copy all of these. We'll keep all of these selected. And then we'll see what happens when we add to this. This is very experimental. So it's not letting me paste it. There you go. So there is your answer. If you select more than two and try and copy it and then try and paste it onto another one, it will not let you do it because two have been selected. Problem solved. Now remember, guys, fucking undo is your friend because you have unlimited undos. Unlimited undos. So you can just see I got rid of those changes that I made to both these clips here. And to redo, boom, boom, back. Nice and easy. So yeah, and you've got undo everywhere. Even when you open a clip, to the edit screen, you've got undos up the top here. You've even got this little copy clipboard up here. So you can actually copy it within the edit section. It really, yeah, as Sai said here, it's really absolutely a straightforward app. And I've done many episodes on it. And I've done many things with green screens. Black Cover says, I meant the other way around. copying color change from one clip to multiple others. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can definitely do, I think you can definitely do that. Shall we try it? Let's go let's double click on this. Let's do a high contrast. Yeah. Then we go up to the clipboard up here. Let me just remove your comment so the screen's not blocked. So we've copied that, and now we'll hit the multiple thing here and select and we'll select these clips. God damn, get it together. Man. Let's do it this way. There you go. So we got those two clips here. Now if we paste, yes, you can do it. So there you go. Both of those now have the same thing. So yes, you can do it. I've shown it to you. Where? And again, you can undo whenever you want. Get rid of them all. Nice. All right, what was I going to do next? I was going to quickly do this chorus. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of really cool time savers in here. So we've got that clip there. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use this footage here. We'll chop that. In fact, I'm going to take this one right here. I think that works really well. Just with the tone of the music. In fact, I'm going to take both of these here. Chop that out. I know I haven't been perfect there. I'm going to drag this over. We'll wrap this up in a minute. Sorry it's gone long, but I'm trying to get as much done as possible just to kick this off for today. Let's see how that looks. Oh, wow, look at that. Man, every time I do one of these shows, there's an happy accident that a clip changes without me having to cut it. I swear, every video I've done making clips, and those who've seen all my videos on doing this, how true is it? Look at that. It was meant to be. Right on the beat. Oh, it's a bit soon. Damn. It's a bit soon. It was so close. Maybe what I can do here, let's see if this works. Move this back a bit. And I think, oh no, I'm not going to get that. So what I'm going to do is just time stretch this just a little bit. So we'll double click on this. Just time stretch it a little bit. And we'll slow it. What, 97? Let's see if that works. So there's the note there. That's the change right there. And we'll chop that. Sometimes you're just lucky with this shit. I think, so we've got carcasses, pigs getting moved around, and I think because this is the chorus, I think it ends. Relentless in every way, cruelty without a say, endless cruelty every day. Relentless cruelty is the price we pay. So, what am I looking for? Right there. So remember, I'm trying to match this up with the lyrics going on as well too, yeah? So because the word pay is in here, we need some footage of packaging meat, the finished product. Yes, yes, I think so. So we'll take this footage here. Even though we won't need all of this. Slice, dice. Remember, folks, in about half an hour's time, Pete Johns is doing GarageBand Users Weekly, which has changed times. Pete has made the decision to make his work-life balance much greater and much more enjoyable. So he is now doing GarageBand Users Weekly today. Here's our chorus. So we'll bring this in here. And that is where the note changes right there. So we can chop this and we can, what we'll do is we'll keep this clip for later, the second half of this, and use it in the second chorus. So around here, which is a continuation, yeah? So continuing the story, this is my logic here. So in this clip here, we've shown a part of them moving the meat onto the tray, and then when we get to the second chorus, it continues on from where it left off, if that makes any sense. We'll need to chop this down a bit. Zoom in and try and line this up. Let's see where the change is. Right. So I think it's there. You go. Hello, Thomas Christ. Yes, we're still on because I'm doing a shorter series for this time. I'm trying to spend a bit more time on the first episode, and then instead of doing 3 of them, we'll try and only do 2. Okay, so it's actually there. There is the note right there. And now we can drag this out. And now drop it back down here. Man, I am not doing cool today. There we go. So this is the second chorus, and it continues on. Relentless cruelty is the price we pay. Goody gumdrops. What a feel-good video clip, not. All right, so we are at 9:30. We've done an hour and a half. Thank you guys for being here and checking out the beginning of this clip. I hope some little things have snuck through. There will be a bit of green screen stuff I'll be doing on the next video because I have some stuff already put aside. I thought I'd keep that for the next video, which we'll be doing next week. It's not Doctor Who. I didn't take it. Maybe it's the same sounds, similar, but yeah. I didn't have that in mind when I did that part. So, yeah, but we have all this footage here, which will be used. In fact, I'm going to put one more clip in. I just want to use this clip before we go. We got like a minute. I love this one here. I want to chop this one. So it's already been chopped. Cool. In fact, I'm going to take both of these. You know what? Let's show you that. Let's take both of these. So I'm going to select both these clips. And we'll drag both of these into the timeline. Boom. So I want, that's the chorus there. We want the verse. So this is the part, I'm going to take it from here. We'll chop that. Get rid of this. Bring this in here. And fact, let's move that, and we'll bring in this one here. So the lyrics, the taste of blood is on our hands. There you go. I'm not going to use blood, but cool. Let's stretch this out a little bit. So what I'm going to need to do is take this clip here quickly, move it back, give it a little bit more space. That should be much better. Alrighty, that is it. I'll play through this and stop and start it, and we'll show you where we're up to. We'll go full screen so you can see what's going on. And tomorrow, what are we doing? We're looking at an app called Affilian tomorrow. Really cool app. Really interesting. Makes use of the whole iPad. It's an app that's been built for iPad. It's a sequencer, electronic kind of thing. It's really cool. You can use it as an AUV3. So that's what we are doing tomorrow. There will be another video that'll drop later today. Another pre-recorded daily digest. So if you haven't seen yesterday's daily digest, you're going to see a lot more of them. There's going to be 3 or 4 of them a week. And I hope you enjoy those. Let's have a look at this. See what this looks like. Oops. Isn't it amazing when you see something and, sorry guys, when you see something and you're like, oh man, I've got to do that. And I just got to do it before we go. I'm just going to do it now. See this bit here with this chicken? I just can't help it. I'm going to do it. It's the last thing I'm going to do. Then we'll say goodbye, I promise. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to set some key points. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this. I'm going to set a key point down here. Yeah. And I'm going to zoom right in on this. I'm going to pinch. And I'm going to move this like that. Okay. And then I'm going to set a key point about here. I'm going to move this along to about 3/4. And I'm going to add another key point in here. And then I'm going to go back over here and reset this size. And I'm going to go up here, reset this to the middle, reset this. So everything's back at 0. And look, now I can't help but do this. It just makes sense. I think it, and I'll sort it out. I'll get it at a better speed so it actually comes out looking. I think it's a really revealing. It's like a reveal that you just see this bird, and as it pans out, you actually see it for what it is. So I'll probably do a fair bit of this kind of stuff later on with the videos. Have them close up, and then it exposes actually what's happening. So you think everything's normal, and then as you pan away, there's, oh man, what is going on there? So that will be stuff that will happen, I guess, towards the end. But yeah, to me that makes sense. Alrighty guys, thanks for being here. Thanks Starr for posting a link to yesterday's Daily Digest. Oh man, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm going blind, folks. It is what it is. There it is there. Boom. Alrighty, have a great day. Do the things that make you happy. Remember, mistakes make you better. And I'll see you over at Pete John's Garage Band Weekly Show. Adios. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Do the things that make you happy. We all rise together.
Stunning.
Stunning. Absolutely
Stunning. 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 Stunning.